also gave away my trolley as a check-in luggage, but everything I owned on this vacation was in that suitcase, including makeup. So now I'm like, people are getting scared by my eye bags. So I need to find a Douglas. Hi, I'm Nico and this is Wes. Limited by full-time jobs, few vacation days and a routine at home, we still try to explore the world and prove that it is possible to travel without quitting your career goals and leaving your life behind. We are now in country number 25, specifically Austria, Vienna, which is 1,154 kilometers away from our original destination. Let me explain. We planned a trip to Moldova, which was all about visiting my grandparents and having some very much needed family time. We filmed here and there, but none of these shots were actually gonna make it to YouTube until this happened.
We're in a very sketchy hotel in a very sketchy neighborhood in Vienna. Today we were supposed to fly from Chisinau to Amsterdam, but because of a delay of the first flight, we missed our connection flight in Vienna. And Austrian Airlines.
One of those people.
Yeah, Austrian Airlines booked us a hotel in the city center, according to them.
It looks like a rebuilt hospital. I have no clothes. Suitcase is left at the airport.
But the good news is that we got an overnight package from Austrian Airlines. Well, we have a nice grey, colorful bag. Oh, this is for your hair. It's a hairbrush. You can brush your hair. Soap. I'm not sure if they have soap in this hotel, so it can be nice. Toothpaste that even has some whitening substances in there. So we might just leave this hotel with very nice white teeth. And tampon. in case
you need it.
In case a wild period appears. Nivea crème. Nivea cream.
Can you be more Dutch? It's a razor.
It's a razor without a razor.
Don't bleed.
There's shaving cream even. And a toothbrush with a cover. Deodorant. This is amazing. We're not gonna smell. There you go. We're cooking on gas. There's actual razors in here. Another tampon in case like you have a severe period. And a white t-shirt for my collection. I really like white t-shirts. XL, so it can be dressed for ladies.
Because of our layover, we have around 2 hours in Vienna to explore all the beautiful historical parts.
First need to find a taxi.
Bye!
Our precious time in Vienna has been taken away by the trash.
Thank you, bye!
We have only very limited time in Vienna, but we have 4 objectives. First, get some makeup for someone who lost her makeup in their luggage. Second, get some very much needed caffeine. Third, see the city. And fourth, get some sacher cake.
This looks like something. A bit intimidating, right?
I'm happy. Goal 1 of the day, makeup.
Achieved!
Goal 2 of the day, caffeine.
All we need to do now is actually see the city.
And because it's an unexpected layover, we of course didn't do any research to Vienna.
Not as we usually do.
Well, a bit more than this, so we have no clue what to see. Apparently we're very bad at improvising because now we're standing still for 10 minutes already, spending precious time to discover the city.
Royal e-cars. Would they like to escort us?
We're doing something very impulsive because we had no clue about the city, what we're going to see. We're going to make a tour in this very nice antique car.
Traditional. Let's get in. I feel like a damsel in the, I don't know, in the 1800s.
Okay.
Taking the car tour couldn't have been a better decision. Our guide was very knowledgeable about the city and spoke fluently, something like 10 languages. We really enjoyed his company. Here are a couple of highlights he showed us that made us fall in love with the city of Vienna.
It's the Opera House. And the architect committed suicide when someone said it looks like a train station. How tragic is that story? They both died, the architects, before they got to see their design finished.
Are we gonna do the line to have the coffee that Adolf Hitler had?
I don't think we have the time. But maybe we're gonna stand in line for the coffee Beethoven and Sigmund Freud had.
And lastly, our final objective for the last half an hour in Vienna was to try the famous Sacher cake at the Sacher Hotel. And of course it has a huge line, which we don't have time for.
Our last objective is not gonna be achieved.
There's an entrance here. So we did find a Sacher cafe next to the huge lines behind us. I'm still not sure what's the difference and why here was so empty and the other side was packed with tourists.
It's the same building essentially.
It is the same building and it looks like on the menu it literally says original Sacher torte.
How is it? Does it live up to its legend?
I guess I've never had a Sacher cake that was not from the Sacher restaurant. So I can't compare it to a cheap version.
I absolutely love the city. It's much better than I expected. We didn't expect anything because we were here like very unplanned.
There's actually a fifth objective today. We need to catch the flight. Also, what we've learned, why there was not a huge line at the spot we sat at for the Sacher cart, is because the interior of the main cafe is much more beautiful and it's the first actual Sacher restaurant or cafe. So hence why all the tourists go and line up there instead of here, but it's literally the same kitchen, the same cake and no line. It was finally time to get into a taxi and head to the airport. On our way to the gate, we of course had to make a quick stop at the Sky Lounge to check it out. I think this is the lounge with the most cakes we've ever been to, and we absolutely loved it.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Smashed potato. Your sunglasses are so dirty. Can you see through them? Worries of your cat not eating also on your back?
Both.
Not so much excitement.
My eye bags could fit more clothes than these trolleys.
I'm so tired I might faint.